welcome back to my channel. I have been gone for quite a while, and throughout this video I'm going to talk to you guys about what's been going on, catching you up on everything. As you can see, I got a new haircut. I'm actually going to get it cut one more time because it kind of grew a little bit longer than I expected, and I want to keep it short. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing very well. I am so happy to be sitting down and filming this video for you guys. So as you can see by the title, we're going to be doing the Jeffree Star Blood Money collection review, and I'm also going to be doing some review on new products that I purchased during the VIB sale. So if you're interested to see my thoughts on the new collection that Jeffree Star just came out with, and also the products that I purchased during the VIB sale, definitely give this video a thumbs up before you go. Don't forget to click that subscribe button so you can join the family and stay updated whenever I post a brand new video. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Like I told you guys, I did purchase some stuff during Jeffree Star's Blood Money collection. This is the product right here. I did not purchase his entire collection only because I feel like I don't really need it. So yeah, I did purchase 3 items, which is his Blood Money palette, the mini lip products, and also one of his glosses. So that's pretty much all of the stuff that I purchased for his Blood Money collection. So let me go ahead and show you guys exactly how the packaging looks like. First of all, this box is super simple but super cute because it goes with the theme, but really when you open it, the inside is literally everything. Like, look at how stunning this packaging is. Like, the attention to detail, he did that. Like, his face is everywhere and like money, and it's so cute. Let me just tell you guys that this is probably one of my favorite palette that I own because of how luxe the packaging is. Like, when he came out with this collection, just seeing the pictures of it, I knew I just had to have it because first of all, I do not have any palette that are like this. Like, this is how the box looks like. It is super stunning. Pay attention to the detail. Like, it is so freaking luxe, so high-end, and I just love it. It's literally Jeffree Star in a palette. This also has Blood Money right here, and when you open it, it's actually pretty simple. At first I was having a hard time trying to open it, but again, this is my first time having his Volt palette collection, so I'm super excited that I actually have this one. The only other palette that I do own from his collection is the cremated palette, and I do want to say I apologize if you hear any background noises because my mom is actually having a Friendsgiving with her friends, and of course I had to record when they're doing that, but whatever. And girl, this freaking palette is absolutely stunning. Do not mind my ratchet nails, I'm getting it done tomorrow. So you actually just push this part in more and then it will open up, and this palette has weight to it. So let me show you exactly how the inside looks like. It comes with this plastic piece that every palette comes with. So this is the Blood Money palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I'm absolutely obsessed. I love how he has those stamps in his eyeshadows. That's with every eyeshadow that he has, and it's just so freaking stunning. Like, I am so excited to play with this today. You have no idea. So let's go ahead and keep going with the rest of the stuff that I purchased during the collection. So the next thing that I purchased is his Jeffree Star Cosmetics Money Honey Little Mini Liquid Lipstick. This is how the packaging looks like. Again, the attention to detail I absolutely love. It is so unique and so luxe. His packaging, in my opinion, is one of the best. Even though with all of the history that he has going on with social media, I absolutely love his makeup, and I will continue to purchase it because I love makeup. You know what I mean? Like, aside from all the drama and stuff, I literally just focus on the makeup, and he has one of the best eyeshadow formulas in my opinion. I absolutely love his glosses as well and his liquid lipsticks. So I'm super excited to actually have these colors right here because this is something that I do not own in my collection. Like, you will never buy a green liquid lipstick, which is why I feel like because it is a mini colors that it's not really going to be used as often. You know, honestly, like, I literally just bought this because I don't have it in my collection and I want to have it in my collection. So I love how unique he is when it comes to coming out with new products. I love purchasing from his collection. It's because it's something that will literally make you step out of your comfort zone, and this is definitely one of those things. The gloss that I picked up from his collection, I actually just picked one, and this is the shade Untouchable. This is how the packaging looks like. Excited to have this shade because I do not have a gloss like this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the eyes, and then we'll move on to the rest of the face. So starting out with eyes, I'm going to be using the Peel Base base in the shade Rumor Number 2. This has been my favorite base to use with every eyeshadow look, so I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Taking the shade Make It Rain, I'm going to be using my M507 by Morphe, and I'm really just going to focus this and pack this on my crease. So far, blending wise, it's blending really nicely. I'm going to use this Luxie 121 mini tapered brush, and I'm going to take Make It Rain, and I'm just going to apply that right at the top of where that shade is, just to get a little more dimension to the look. I'm gonna do one eye off camera because I'm not really sure what I'm doing, so I'm gonna go ahead and do one eye off camera and I will be right back with you guys. Alright, to deepen up the crease a little more, I'm actually gonna take the shade Persuasion, which is this shade right here. Just want to keep deepening this shade up until it's the intensity that you like. I did have to go into the shade a lot because I wanted to really build this up and make it really nice and precise. I do want to point out with this shadow, it does have fallout on the pan but not on your actual like face, which is amazing. I'm taking my Luxie 121 mini tapered brush. I'm gonna go back to that shade Equity just to intensify that shade a little more. Taking my Luxie 205 brush, I'm going to take the shade Private Sand, and I'm just going to be blending that brown shade right across the lid just to add some dimension to the look, because I don't want to keep it all green. I want to make sure I have some type of brown in there. Now to cut the crease, I'm actually going to take my Garnier Micellar Water with a Q-tip, and this is kind of the technique that I've learned throughout my years of doing makeup, and I absolutely love this technique for cutting your crease. So now I'm gonna take the shade Chameleon Fetish. This is that lime green shade that's in his palette, and this shade right here is absolutely stunning. Like, I am obsessed with how bright and pigmented this is. I must say that this one definitely has a lot of fallout, especially when you're packing it on. You can tell that there's a lot of fallout, so I highly recommend doing your eyeshadows first before you do your makeup, because you're definitely just gonna ruin your base if you do your makeup first. Now I'm taking this Be Perfect Dome brush. This is the number 10 brush. I'm taking that shade Black Card Limit, and I'm just gonna focus that right on the outer edges of my crease. You see how pigmented this is? Like, I am obsessed. So I'm kind of just dragging that on the outer edges of my crease, and then I'm just gonna take a Luxie brush to just blend that out a little more. Actually, I'm gonna go back to that shade Equity with my Luxie brush, and I'm just gonna create that dome look. Now that I've deepened up the outer edges, I'm gonna take the shade Crocodile Tears with my Luxie brush, and I'm really just focusing this right where that lime green and that black meets. I want to create kind of like an ombre shade look, and I'm really focusing this right on the outer edges of where that mid-center of my lid is. I'm not taking it any further. Just gonna go back in with that Chameleon Fetish shade just to make it a little more brighter. So I did just apply some lashes off camera. The lashes I used is in the style Brave by Beauty Creation. I absolutely love these lashes. They're actually very stunning. Right, moving on to face, as always, I always hydrate my skin with a Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. I absolutely love this, and I cannot go a day without this. So I just love to hydrate my skin with this. Okay, for primer, I did buy the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer by Milk Cosmetics. So it's very thick. I heard that you don't really need to apply a lot of this. So for foundation, I'm actually going to be trying out the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. I got mine in the shade Punjab. I'm really praying that this matches me perfectly. So it actually comes in a squeezy tube, and I did just apply some on my hand, and it is very liquidy, and I did shake it very well. So I'm actually kind of confused why it's so liquidy. Oh, it does say soft matte, never mind. For the foundation brush side, I'm going to do this side, and this is going to be the sponge side. I'm actually going to be using my Fenty 115 foundation brush. This is my first time actually using this, and I've had this for a while. A little technique that I like to do is I like to spray a little bit of setting spray on my brush just to add a little bit of hydration, because my face has been very dry this year. And actually this shade matches me really well. Hold on. Okay, so this definitely dries very fast. So you kind of have to work very fast with it because it's drying very quickly on my skin already. But it's blending out so nicely. It's definitely a matte finish, but I wouldn't say it's full coverage. Kind of drying a little bit on my nose. That's only because my nose area is a bit dry today. This is very pretty. Okay, so I definitely like the brush finish better because I don't know if you guys can see, but this is definitely not blending out. I don't know if it's because I've had it on for a while and it kind of just dried up. Like I said, it does dry very fast, but so this is just a one side, and it looks like I barely have anything on my skin compared to this side. Definitely like the finish using the brush, but you also have to remember that you have to work very quickly. On camera, it does look like it's a little bit too light on me, but looking at it in the mirror, it looks like my shade. Let's go ahead and move on to our concealer. So for today's concealer, I'm going to be trying up the Makeup Forever concealer. Again, this is one of their new releases that they did this year. This is in the shade 2.3. This is a matte velvet skin concealer. So let's go ahead and see how full coverage she is. Oh yeah, that is full coverage as a fuck. So this concealer is definitely full coverage. If you're not into that, I don't think you're gonna enjoy this, but I absolutely love it. Moving on to cream contouring, I'm gonna be using my Juvias Place cream foundation in the shade Guinea. Now for cream blush, I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty cream blush in the shade Bliss. So a little bit goes a long way with this. Now to bronze my skin, I'm going to be using my Ace Beauty bronzer. I've actually been loving this bronzer. I'm going to take this shade and this shade together. So moving on to blush, I don't want to overdo it, so I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics Vanilla Peach Truffle Blush. I'm going to take this shade. I'm actually going to mix these two shades together just to see how it will look like. Again, I don't want to apply too much because I don't want it to overpower the makeup look that we have going on. I'm actually really excited to test out this highlighter. This is a highlighter by Makeup Forever. This is in a shade 02. Let me open this for you guys so you guys can see. So this is how the packaging looks like. It's very simple. I kind of think it's a little bit cheap. Like the packaging is a little bit cheap in my opinion. But overall, the actual highlighter itself is absolutely stunning. Tanisha on YouTube actually recommended this and I just had to pick it up because of how stunning it looks on her skin. So I'm super excited to test this out. I'm going to be using my fan brush by Morphe. This is the M310 brush. That's pretty. It's very subtle but buildable and I love it. Love it. For our setting spray, I'm going to be using the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. Now, this is my very first Charlotte Tilbury product and I am actually really in love with this product. I actually tested it out when I had a client and I did my makeup and I had a mask on and my face was still beat. Like, girl, this setting spray definitely did justice. And this is a little bit pricey for a setting spray, but in my opinion this is definitely worth a purchase. So if you guys are interested on trying out a really good setting spray that will make your makeup last all day even with a mask on, I highly recommend you guys picking this one up. I do have a small size of it, but honestly, like, once you try it on, you're gonna fall in love. Now, it does have a scent to it, which if you're not into scented spray, you might not like this, but honestly, it's gonna go away. It's not gonna linger throughout the day. Now, to finish off the rest of the eyes, I'm gonna take the shade Equity with my Luxie 141 Mini Round Blush. I keep saying blush, brush. And I'm just gonna run that through my lower lash line. And I'm gonna tightline using Crocodile Tears. Adding some lower lash mascara. I'm using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Right now that the face and the eyes are done, it's time to move on to the lips, and I'm super excited to test out these mini Velour liquid lipsticks because I kind of want to do something fun. I'm kind of feeling a dark brown but a gray center. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared because I don't know how that's gonna look, but honestly, you never know how it's gonna look until you try. So I think I'm just gonna go for it. I don't know if a gray will look okay. I think I'm gonna do a center. Okay, so I'm gonna do a dark lip liner and I think I'm gonna use Dead President as my center of the lips. So let's see how that looks like. I'm gonna be using my Sugar Pie lip liner by Morphe. Okay, now I'm going to take the shade Dead President on the center of my lips. I'm actually really nervous. Oh no. These are not as thick as I thought. I thought it was going to apply way thicker than this. Let's see how it looks with this shade called Special Order, which is this really mustardy yellow weird shade. It kind of looks like baby poop, honestly. Okay, so you can definitely leave it just like this. I actually really like the lip combination. It's very different, definitely out of my comfort zone, but again, that's one of the great things about his products is that it will literally have you get out of your comfort zone and try new things, and absolutely love it. But I think I'm gonna add just a little bit of my Maybelline liquid lipstick. This is in a shade Driver. I love just mixing this in the center of my lips with a dark lip liner. It just creates the perfect lip combination. So this is the finished makeup look using the Jeffree Star Blood Money collection. Also all of the stuff that I ordered during the VIB sale. So I just want to sit down and actually give you guys a little bit of a review on my thoughts on the products that I purchased. So with the Jeffree Star Blood Money collection, I highly recommend you guys getting your hands on the palette if you have not already. I'm not really sure if it's sold out yet, but I will definitely have his website linked down below if you guys are interested. But honestly, if you guys are a makeup collector or you just love makeup in general, you're definitely going to love this palette because this is really just one of those staple pieces that you want to collect and have in your collection for years and years, because this palette is so beautiful. Like, just the packaging itself, it's worth literally just displaying on your vanity. And I'm super happy that I picked this up, and I will definitely continue to pick up more of his collection if it catches my eyes. The nudes collection that he did come out with, it didn't really catch my eye because I do have a lot of nudes palette, so I didn't feel like I needed it. Yeah, I'm just obsessed. I highly recommend this. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. And with the mini lip velour liquid lipsticks, now this is something that you could pass on if you are not really into trying out new liquid lipsticks. Like, I don't have anything like this, and I really wasn't gonna originally pick it up because of how small they are, but I just really love the different tones of greens that he has in here, even including these two browns in here. And I actually really do like the shade Special Order. Like, that little mustardy look on the lip is definitely fall vibes, and it's just the right time during this year. So last but not least, his gloss. I did not try his gloss, but it's okay because I will be doing a part 2 of his eyeshadow palette. I do want to create another look using his palette, but including the shimmers, because I didn't include any shimmers in today's look aside from the black. But honestly, that black shadow didn't even have that much shimmer on it, and especially when you apply it onto your eyes, it just looks completely matte, which is like, what? Like, it's insane. So moving on to the rest of the face that I applied, the NARS foundation, it definitely matches me, but it's super drying, so I do have to give it another try and see how I like it with a hydrating primer, because I think the Hydro Grip primer just made it too dry, and it just didn't really sit well on my skin. Everything else I absolutely love. The highlighter I love, the concealer I love. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so happy to be back in filming and to actually get a chance to sit down with you guys. I do apologize for not being able to upload for so long. Again, it's the end of the semester. I'm just barely holding on to the school year, but I'm really trying to just finish strong. So I hope you guys are enjoying the rest of your holiday, and I hope you guys have a safe holiday. I will definitely see you on my next video, but until then, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and join the Glam Squad. Don't forget to turn on post notification up top and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this review on this Blood Money collection. So yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!